What's up, y'all? What's up? It's your boy Montel. Mac is Memphis. Chef Mac is Memphis. And y'all finna see me in 4K, pure gray. But I got a little bit of a story I want to talk about for a minute. So when I relaunched this page, you guys remember it was fresh music, fresh films, sneaker tech gaming and more. But I ended up switching it over to Memphis N VA and really thought that this was going to be a page just simply about Memphis N VA and the growth and all of that. But I have come to some conclusions in my life that really need to be addressed as Montel, not just as Chef Mac is Memphis, but as Montel. For years now, I used to create spaces for people to be in my world. Things that I knew that I could do very well, such as music, such as movies, and all of those things are still great, and the evidence of it is right there. You can find it very easily. But I had a lot of opportunities for real love to come through. And let me explain. I showed a side of me which I would call my entertainment side, Mac Wilson, Dwayne, personas. Not necessarily that they were fake and that they were not me, but they were representations of who I wish I was at all time. So that was a lot to deal with. There was a lot going on in my earlier years of life, especially like between 20 and 40. That means that there were a lot of things going on in my younger years. Now, throughout the last 2 to 3 years, I have been confronting those hurtful, painful, memories, or I'm not sure what to call it, emotions. I've been confronting them because they've lived in me for a very long time. Along the way, you start to grow, because if you seek the knowledge, it will come to you. But it also comes at a cost. It comes at a cost of who's around you. Some things you outgrow. Some things, people, whatever, you hurt, which in turn can break a lot of trust. So I would encourage a lot of people to seek the knowledge to make them better. Don't let years and years and years of things build up in your heart. And then when you find something beautiful, you destroy it. And throughout all of that, you're actually learning. But you're hurting, like I said, the people or the things around you. unintentionally. I've grown up a lot. I've grown up to even understand that when you are in a very long, I don't want to say relationship, because I don't want this to be about a relationship as far as a lovable relationship, because there's so many other things that you have to understand that needs love instead of just a relationship. You need love too. So, but if you stay in something for a very long time, you often end up learning how to survive it more than live in it and accept it. Take time to yourself. Take time to really acknowledge who you are as a person. One of my biggest things that I have realized about myself is that fear has dominated a lot of my life. When I talk about creating the movies and the music and even the food, it's a fear that people won't mess with me if I don't have something to offer. That's a hard place to live in. That's a rough place to live in. That's a rough place to live in your mind. You could be given something so beautiful right there. It's in your hands. And because you have learned first of all how not to sustain it, but you also learned that to sustain things around you, you must do something for it to stay. I'm talking to my brothers and sisters. Doesn't matter the race, doesn't matter who you are, but we all need a little bit of talking to sometimes. And I remember searching on YouTube. Ooh. I remember searching on YouTube when I was in my 20s, and I came across a lot of different people that fit the mold at the time. They helped me through some things. Also didn't teach me a lot of good things either, because my mindset wasn't there either. So I'm kind of looking for what makes you feel good. But if you are at that crossroad right now where you need to try to understand what's going on with life, then go ahead and subscribe. You know, we're going to walk this thing together, because I'm still at a beginning chapter in my life. I went through a little moment yesterday. I'm being vulnerable as hell. I don't even know why. But those people reached out ASAP to me. There are significant things going on in my life right now to where I am totally understanding that I was very much loved. But finally, I've taken the blinders off. And it ain't gonna be perfect. It ain't gonna be perfect at all. But it is doable. Because regardless of what, we all still have a purpose out here. And maybe my purpose is to feed as many souls as I can. Whether physically in the belly or mentally in the mind. And if somebody got some feedback for me, talk to me. I'm learning right now. This ain't a know-it-all dude. This ain't it. This is a dude that's been getting better by the moment, but also realizing what needs to be sacrificed to sustain things sometimes. And what doesn't need to be sacrificed, you just may need to change. So anyway, we still gonna have some good food on here. I'm still Memphis Memphis. I'm still gonna hold it down. We still gonna have some laughs, but sometimes we gonna separate what's really real and where we can have fun. So peace, man. I'm out.